Can you imagine never having to mow the lawn again? Do you dream of sitting back in a deck chair while sipping on a G&T while watching your lawn being cut? No unsightly gardening costs, no shouting at the kids at the weekend to get the push mower out. Well, I might just have the answer for you, and this is the STIGA A4 Robotic Lawnmower. Now, I love technology, and you could probably say I'm a little bit geeky, and when STIGA announced they were bringing out a new range of robotic lawnmowers, I couldn't help myself. I had to get my hands on one. So this is the new STIGA A4, designed to cut lawns up to 400 meters squared. Now, these machines have taken the UK and European markets by storm. There are literally millions of these products sold each year, but with so many different brands and so many different models on the market, it can certainly get a bit confusing as to what you should buy. We've all seen them. We've been flicking through Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, and you see adverts for products and machines, and they look all fancy and frilly on the outside. But what about these unknown brands? What happens when something goes wrong? You need a spare part, it needs servicing. Where do you turn to? And I think that's really where an established brand like STIGA can really come into play. Now, this leads me nicely on to the STIGA A4 we're going to be looking at in this video. This machine has no boundary wires, it runs on RTK, so satellite navigation. And the other plus point is this machine costs less than £1,000. But the question is, what do you get for your money? How easy is it to install? And would it actually be suitable in a garden like yours? So what do you actually get in the box? Well, you get the robot mower itself, you get a base station, you get an antenna base mounting plate, you have your power source, instructions, and even pegs. Now, this machine is designed for both dealer and self-install. So this video is going to show you how to quickly install it into your garden and the results after, say, 2 weeks. Let's go. So first things first is choose a suitable location for your base station. We've got a fairly open area here with good visibility to the sky, so the mower and the base station can pick up satellite signal. Download the STIGA Go app. That is nice and simple. Download it on your phone. Then it means you can control your machine, height of cut, all your different patterns that we can make with this mower, which we'll show you a little bit later in this video. And also make sure there is a decent power source near you, so the transformer just plugs into a 3-pin socket. Right, let's finish getting this down and then we can start mapping our lawn area and showing you the controls to do that. Oh, right, so it's a good sign. We've got a green light on our base station. Let's flip the hatch and turn on the mower, and also open up the STIGA Go app to control it. Now, we'll let that do its thing. We'll place that in there, and then we'll have to let the satellites and the mower and the base station find itself, shall we say, so it knows where it's to in the garden. And I've already got my mower, as you can see on there, saying STIGA A4, and we're going to go manage device and let it load up and find itself. So it's just telling me that it's acquiring the signal for the robot and the reference station, and we've got 62% battery charge. So hopefully in a few minutes we'll be getting up and going. Now, they say that it will only take a few minutes to, once you've got it sort of down in your lawn area, to actually going to map your lawn area. Now, obviously you want to make sure you've got fairly decent satellite coverage as well. I think it's calibrating, shall we say, to the base station. But isn't it exciting? A robot mower, look at it. Right, so I'm going to take this little mower for a joyride now. I've got my joystick control. Let's see if we can go forward, shall we? Here we go, we're off. Love it. And we're going to turn right. Sharp right. Now I'm just in practice mode at the moment, but in a second, I'm going to map my lawn area. Look at it go! Right, so we're going to start here, start recording, confirm. I'm going to keep the boundary to my right hand side. I'm going to walk behind it as well because I think it'd be easier. This is where my my gaming youth comes into play. We are going up round. So if you make a mistake, it basically plots points along the garden and you can actually modify it after you've finished. So as I've mentioned, you can change the distance, or you want to be a certain distance away from different obstacles. So if you had a pond or something like that, or a wall where it could go over, obviously you'd want it to be further away, but that's all in the instructions. But we're going to just keep to the edge because it's quite what I'd call a soft border. So sort of grass and stuff like that, it can obviously run over. Now, it is proper easy, there's no getting away from it. There is some areas of the lawn which we need to segregate as no cut zones. So on this machine, you can have up to 5. So that might be like vegetable patches, it might be young trees that you don't want the machine to bump into, it might be borders which has obviously got flowers in. So there's about half a dozen around here, and some of them are hard borders, so a bit like the tree there, which I can allow it to bump into. So I'll map and finish this off, then when we come back, we can then do our no-go zones. Drive forward, my beauty. And we are coming back to the base station. So hopefully this has now mapped my lawn. And we're gonna say, go forward a little bit more, go back a little bit more, save perimeter. We are setting up your garden. This may take a few minutes. Do not close the app or any progress will be lost. Nice. I have got several areas which I need to cut out. So I've got to cut out that middle border area there. So just like mapping the outside of the garden, use a joystick control on your phone. And I'm going to keep the border to its right hand side again. So we've done all our boundary and obstacle mapping, and hopefully it's now going to go out to mow. Fingers crossed anyway. The blades are going, but they're not cutting anything because they're too high. Let's drop it down. Into settings. Let's drop it down to, oh, I don't know, 40 mil. Just drop it to 40 mil. Stop. It's off again. Sebastian is off. Boom! Right, so I'm going to let it mow now, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this machine and all the extra features. This little guy is seriously smart. First off, it's completely cable free, so no messing around with boundary wires, just set it up and it knows exactly where to go. You can even tell it to avoid certain areas like flower beds, veggie patches, or even kids play areas. This is thanks to the 5 non-cut zones you can program in. And if you've got a bigger or oddly shaped lawn, no worries, it can handle 2 separate cutting zones, even if they're connected by a path or narrow spot. When installing the mower, make sure to position the base station in a suitable location. The reference station is inside this but can be removed and repositioned to achieve 120-degree clear sky view for reliable operation. There are extra accessories that can be purchased through the app to achieve this. The A4 has got STIGA's patented active guidance system, which basically helps it mow in smart, efficient lines instead of just wandering around the lawn randomly. Plus it's got built-in obstacle sensors and rain detection, so it can be told not to mow when it's wet. It can also comfortably work on slopes of up to 45%, making it perfect for uneven or hilly lawns. Controlling it is also easy, just use the STIGA Go app on your phone. You can tweak the cutting height between 20 to 60mm with a few taps and check in on the progress whenever you like. It also has a soft lawn touch system, so it doesn't leave track marks all over your grass. And get this, it's the only robot mower brand with a quiet mark certification, which means it's super quiet. You'll barely hear it working. On top of this, it's designed and built in Italy, and it looks pretty good too. So here comes our personal gardener. It's been out for about 40 minutes. Mowing, and it's got 2 amp hour battery fitted to it, so it's designed to run for that long, then obviously come in and charge. So it's now going to dock into its base station. We're going to leave it for a couple of weeks now in this garden and actually come back and see what the results are. But it's doing a cracking job so far. Loving that line sort of markings it gives you. You can either go north to south, east to west with this model. As you go up through the range in the STIGA machines, you can obviously do different patterns like chess pieces and so on. Well, chess pieces, like a chessboard design, should I say. It certainly ain't going to do a bishop or a pawn on the old lawn, is it? But let's leave it to do its thing, and then we'll check back in a few weeks. So I've left Sebastian for 2 weeks in this garden. Let's check out the results and see what it's actually achieved. Right, so in some of the areas of the garden, we are going to have to change where the boundary finishes. So you can see here, obviously I didn't go up as close as I needed to, so I'm going to bring the boundary over to take that in. Tables and chairs, they've been a little bit of an issue, but that's because I didn't make an island around that. So the owner of this property took the tables and chairs off while the mower was installed in the garden. So what we're going to do with that is we're actually going to take one island off one of the trees, which actually I don't think is going to be a problem, and then make that a lot or an island on there so it doesn't get caught underneath the machine there. And then as you can see here, we're starting to get that striping effect on the lawn as well. So where we set it sort of east to west or west to east, whichever way you want, we are now getting that nice defined pattern on the lawn. And as you can see, it is giving a really nice uniform cut as well. So it's designed to mow regularly. It's got little tiny shaver blades underneath the cutting deck, which I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, it's just doing a cracking job. Right, so let's check out the blades. So underneath, as I mentioned, you have got 4 swing to it blades. So they're like little razor blades and they spin around. So if you hit any obstacles in the lawn, they're designed to spin out of the way, not splinter and not damage anything. Also, if you had any kids or pets which potentially could lift this machine, the blade setup is designed to stop straight away so you don't cause any harm. Now, one thing I would do is, because it's been really wet at the moment, I would just clean this out every few days, make sure everything is nice, and it will just help with the effect and the lawn finish. But yeah, these blades you'd probably change every, say, 3 months, something like that, depending on how much is being used. But you'll see the difference in lawn quality if the blades need changing, because you'll get like a little tiny bit of a white fleck on the top of the grass itself. But obviously if it's doing a nice cut as it is now, you just keep the blades on. Now, another thing to mention is this machine is actually on its limit for this garden. This garden area is just over 400 meters squared, so I'm getting it to run a little bit more than I would normally have it running. But there is the A8, which does 800 square meters, which is the slightly larger model, looks exactly the same as this, but it will do a bigger capacity. So it's worth just mapping your garden area first to make sure you get the right machine for the job. On top of the other models that STIGA have launched, they also have a new digital mapping service. So think of it as like a Google Maps of the robotic lawnmower world. So basically you can sit in the comfort of your own armchair, you can go on, plot all the boundary points around the edge of your garden without having to obviously drive the machine round. Now, for the purpose of this video, I wanted to show you how to do that actually on your mobile app. So I actually drove it round, but think of it as a nice little feature that STIGA have added on. Now, another thing to bear in mind with the A4 and the A8 is after 3 years, they will have connectivity charges. Now, the A4 is only £20 a year. The A8 is only £30 a year. Now, I don't think you can actually get your grass cut for that money, so I don't think you need to worry about that, but it's just something worth bearing in mind before you think about buying one. Now, you can actually upgrade this machine as well. So, as I mentioned, you can get 5 different outer zone areas. If you want to increase that, you can actually pay for that upgrade. The other thing is, if you want different patterns or different lawn styles, instead of doing just your linear motion, you can then upgrade it to do all of those different designs I was on about. So if you want to unlock your inner Picasso, just spend a little bit more money and then you can paint a picture on your lawn. So that is the STIGA A4, a sub £1,000 robotic lawnmower that works on satellite navigation. I think it's a cracking bit of kit. Now, we've named ours Sebastian. What would you name yours if you had a robotic lawnmower? I've dropped a video to my right which you might be interested in, and there's loads of details on this machine down in the description. We're Machinery Nation and we bring you product videos every week all about tools and machinery. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!